Okay, we are doing another Wolvden video. I guess this is kind of like an update video. Had some more breedings done, some more cool puppies. Look at these. I'm having such a hard time choosing what puppies I want to keep, which ones I want to sell, and which ones I might potentially raise and chase. I'm so bad at making decisions, genuinely. We've had a couple grow up, which is very, very nice. Oh, this girl, sorry. I won her in a raffle. I was so excited. She's my first mutie, I believe I'm saying that right. The mutation. One of the prettiest mutations in the game, in my opinion, by the way. I'm so excited for her to grow up so I can potentially get some piebald babies from her. Really exciting. Really exciting. These are like a big deal on the game at the moment. People love the piebalds. People kind of only really breed for like muties, I believe, like from what I've heard in the chat, that like these are more common to like want to breed with, and she's gorgeous. I absolutely love it. I have bred to a lot of like mutated studs with like the piebald mostly. The different kinds of piebald, there's quite a few different options. I'm very happy to have her. Thank you very much. Let's have a look. Yeah, so I got my lead to level 15, which means you unlock like the chance of like different rarity NBWs, which is the new befriended wolves, so like these guys here. So I kind of just started collecting them whenever I saw them. These are the T8 markings, and you also get like higher rarity bases, the T2 bases. I think that's what it is. But I've been collecting them, and when I eventually get the final rock that I need to get a new cave, I'm gonna put them all in the same cave, because I have quite a few of them now. There's this one, we also have this one, and this one, and that one, and that one, and that one. Quite a few now. I kind of just want to breed them together and see how many of like the T8 markings I can get, because none of these are pretty enough for me to want to keep them. I kind of just want to breed their markings together, and hopefully the babies will look cooler and have more of the markings. If that makes sense. I feel like I'm not explaining that very well. But yeah, that's the idea with those. I want to breed them sort of together so I can get more on the same wolf, so it makes sense to keep them more, because I kind of don't have the space to be keeping them. So if I can breed them together and have the babies have more of the markings, that would be better, and then potentially keep less of them, and once they kind of are decent enough, then breed them to some of the other wolves. But I'm trying to work out like which male and females to pair bond when I eventually have had them in for enough rollovers to breed some of them together. Because at first I was like, before I unlocked the pair bonds, I was like, there's no point really keeping males because like what am I going to use them for? But now I have pair bonds and I can breed pair bonds together. So if I can get some cool babies out of them, it'll mean that the males are less useless. And I mean that in the nicest way possible. Because like at this point, the only thing I think the males are useful for is maybe putting all male hunting groups out instead of male and female. Might make it slightly easier, but also just stop nesting them until like the rollover before they give birth so that the females can still hunt. Like, there's so much to think about. I already have enough on my mind trying to figure out which ones I want to keep or not. But yeah, lots of babies born. Let me see if I can remember which ones are new and which ones aren't. Or maybe I'll just show you the coolest ones. So I think these ones were new today. I thought this guy was cute, really cute. I think the diorite base is what I really like on him. But yeah, he just wasn't cool enough to keep, so I'm gonna end up selling him. This girl was really cool. I don't like the green. I don't know if whether that's like the base or one of the markings. The green wasn't my favorite, but everything else is cool. The one thing I don't like that I somehow keep doing is breeding pups with the selenite skin, which I'm assuming it's the blue. I don't like it. I don't know why I keep doing it or why I keep the wolves with them, but whatever. I can look past it. She's kind of cool. Then there was this one, which with the markings up is incredible, but I think she was also pretty enough to keep. Like when she grows up, she looks quite nice. But again, the blue ruins it. It absolutely ruins it. But if I put the rest of her markings up, she looks quite cool. But like I said in like the intro video, I don't have any specific like breeding goals yet. I'm kind of just breeding whatever I think is cute. Like, look at that. It's so cool. I like the blue. Which one's the light blue? The Selene dilution. Gorgeous. I love it so much. But yeah, she was nice. And then this was the last one, which was a bit meh. I don't really like the khaki base. I know I have one. I think I have, yeah, she has the khaki base and I only kept her because she looked cool with the horns. Some of my wolves are getting older now. Thinking of maybe getting rid of some of these early. If they have a replacement, which they might have one soon. I put these into age order instead of like stat order. So when some of the adolescents grow up, they have like one of the older wolves to replace. I'll probably replace the older wolves. Like I think Ghosty, yeah, could replace Titan, which I probably will do potentially, just so I have more space for the rest of the pups that I want to keep. I genuinely do need help. I really, really do. I think these ones are new. I don't think I've shown you these ones. They kind of all look very similar, but different enough that I want to keep them. Like, I think it's so cool. I think he looks pretty much exactly like his mum, but I kind of want to keep him anyway. This one is so cute. I love it. I've gotten so many males recently, which I'm not too bothered now that I know you can have pair bonds, but you can only do so many breedings a month with your pair bonds. So I don't know how I'm gonna work that. I guess we'll have to see. I definitely need to be more picky in the future, but he's so cute. I couldn't get rid of him. Did I show these? Potentially, potentially not. I can always edit it out anyway, but this guy looked really, really cool. Mostly orange, but he's got a bit of like pink, blue, green and stuff, which I think was very, very pretty. This one, again, I'm not so keen on the green, but everything else looks really good. So I was like, yeah, might as well. This one, I like it enough to keep. He might be one that I raise and chase. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Like, he's got some cool markings. And the colors do kind of work well together. They're just not my favorite. But I suppose I do need quite a bit of variety because at the moment I've kind of got mostly like blues and pinks in like the non-natural coats. Yeah, then there was this guy, which is a more natural coat, which I was like, yeah, I'll keep him. He looks pretty cool. Any more? Oh, these ones. So these are Kara's puppies. She's one of my favorite wolves and she has brought out some very, very pretty puppies. The blue and the purple with the black and like the white patches. Stunning, gorgeous. I love it. She's got very nice eyes. I don't think they're the same as the mum, but very, very pretty. And this guy, again, it's got the blue and like the pink, but the purple eyes tie really nicely together and I just think it's really, really nice. And this one is kind of similar to the first one, so I'm not sure if I'll keep it. I need to figure out how similar it is. I don't know if this is a better base, actually. I haven't actually checked, so I don't know, but like, he was cute, so I kept him. Or I'm planning on keeping him. It'll probably get to a point where I'm like raising them, and then I've got so many wolves that I just decide some of them do need to be raised and chased. But that's future me's problem. Then we have Nala's babies, which they're not as cool as a lot of the other ones, so I don't know if I'm actually going to keep them or not. But I thought this guy was really pretty, and then we had this guy, which I thought was quite pretty. But again, they're quite plain compared to some of the other ones that I have. So whether I end up keeping them or not might change. Did I show these ones? You know what? I'm just going to show the rest of them. I might as well. I thought this guy was quite cool. He's not got like amazing markings, but he's got a tier 2 base. So I was like, yeah, he looks cool. I'll keep him. And then we had this girl, which again, not got the best base or markings, but she looked nice. Which is what I'm really struggling with because they look nice and I don't know what to keep and what to get rid of. And there was this one, Twinkle. She, tier 3 base. Pretty good, decent, like, range of markings and very pretty. Yeah, I didn't like the colors with this one, so I won't be keeping that one, but I don't know if it's, like, good enough to raise and chase it or good enough to sell it. Like, the main decision alongside whether I'm keeping it or not is deciding whether or not it's 1, cool enough to raise and chase, or 2, would actually get me some money selling it. Because I kind of need to start getting more gold cones. So I will admit I spent a little bit of money on this game, but I would like to not have to do that in future. So to actually get gold cones selling puppies would be really good. But again, the way you price things on this game really confuses me. It's really difficult to figure it out, and I don't just want to keep asking in chat every time. But yeah, again, this one, I think it's got some really cool markings and it's got a tier 2 base, so it's pretty good, but I just don't like how it looks. So again, possibly raise and chase, possibly sell. But I think I'm doing alright deciding which ones are worth keeping or not. No, that's a lie, I'm doing terribly. I genuinely want to keep too many of them. So yeah, I'm really, really not sure who I'm getting rid of, selling or keeping or whatever. I'm gonna have to be more strict with myself. I'm probably going to have to go through the adolescents and see whether any are worth selling. But like, if it comes down to it, I probably will get rid of the like rarer NBWs in favor of keeping some cooler puppies. But yeah, so my next project is choosing who I'm going to pair bond. Like, I think she was so cool, by the way. I think I might have spoken about her in the last video. I love her so much. The eyes really sell this design for me. But like, I wanted to pair her, I think, with Zombie. I don't know if they'll come out with some cool combinations. Think I'm going this guy with Kara. But like, I can't really decide who else I want to pair that'd be worth breeding together. Because I have a lot of cool wolves, or wolves that I think are cool. So I guess it's like figuring out maybe some mini breeding projects that I might want to do. Just, I think my main goal is to get some muties. There are like other mutations you can get, like the main mutation that is deadly, I believe. You can like immortalize them. You can have like immortal wolves. I don't have any slots or anything because I haven't needed one yet. But I think you can see what they would look like. Yeah, variant and mutation. So this one that looks like a little bulldog, I really want to breed one of them. I'll keep it. I'll keep him. Which you can't do anything with the immortalized wolves. But like, this guy would die after like a rollover or something. But it's so cute. I want one. So that's like a project, but they're very rare. Very, very rare. People have been playing for years and never got one. So I'm not getting my hopes up with it or anything, but I'd love to breed one of those. And I obviously would really like some piebalds that I bred myself, which I'm hoping she will give me. But yeah, I think it would be so much easier if I had some like specific breeding goals so I knew what ones to keep, which ones to sell. But I am at a point now where I've got way, way too many wolves. But I'm kind of like sentimental. Like, Nala's one of the first, well, she was the second wolf I ever got. So I don't want to get rid of her, but I have so much, Jesus, brain aneurysm. Okay. There are so many other wolves that I have that are much cooler design-wise that I would rather keep over her. But like, I don't know, I'm sentimental. I don't want to get rid of her. And it's like Bella is very plain. I could get rid of her and keep some other cooler ones. The only ones I'm like, not getting rid of for definite is like Oasis, Cora, and Syrax. Because they are, you know, my scouts and my herbalist, and I don't have anyone to replace them right now. They do have adolescents that I'm training up with the apprentice like role thing. So he's going to be the next herbalist, and where are they? Foxy's going to be a scout, and Rolo, because I think they had very good stats for that, I believe. There's 2 biomes that need like a specific number in the wisdom and the strength. I think that's right. I hope I'm not spreading misinformation. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But they were like the most decent ones I had at the time. So I'm training those ones up to be the next scout. So once they are old enough, then I will probably get rid of these 2, because again, plain designs, I have much cooler ones now. But I am just very, very sentimental. I would like to keep them. I thought like a couple of these only look cool because of the decorations. Like these 2, well, these 3 up here for definite, and probably Cora as well, only look cool because I like the accessories I put on them. Ones I'm definitely not ever getting rid of is Mara. She will stay until she dies. Maybe Aphrodite and Reyna, but also definitely Sky. I'll keep them. But yeah, so that's kind of the goal for the plain ones. Once I get someone to replace their role, I'll probably get rid of them because they are old now. I think they start dying anywhere from 7 years and 5 months. So not too many rollovers left for them. I think they get half a month added on every rollover. So what's that? It's probably more than I'm like thinking it is, but I can't be bothered doing the maths. But yeah, I'll get to a point where I have way too many wolves and pups and not enough den space. Those are the decisions that I'm gonna have to make. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I feel like I just honestly rambled the entire time. There was no direction going into filming this video other than I have some exciting puppies I want to show you. But yeah, I am definitely getting more of a hang on the game. I'm definitely like retaining some more information on it. I did get some bases that I wanted. I don't know how much I showed you in the last video, but I've gotten a couple of the kinfolk bases. We also did end up getting the lunar event base that I wanted. I don't think, because it ends later on, maybe it's not that far from leaving actually. so I don't think I'm gonna end up with enough to buy anything else from it this time. I believe it comes back next month, but I'm not sure, so don't quote me on it. And then this event ends at the end of this month, so I probably will only be able to get a couple more of the markings I want from Kinfolk, and probably won't end up moving to Independent. Because I think I wanted one of these, a couple of these, one of these, and a couple of these. I think I probably won't manage to get as many as I want, so I probably won't end up moving to Independent, but I think I'm pretty happy with what I've got. There's definitely some more accessories that I want. Like, I really want the Gilly Galoo wings. And I think a couple of these backgrounds are really nice too, but I would rather come away with these. There's also like deciding which wolves to put the bases on and the markings on. It's like, this is my stud, so ideally I'd give him a starred base and some markings because that would make him more desirable. But he's cool enough already, and I feel like others would make him ugly. But yeah, so I have those to figure out eventually. Okay, I'm jumping on the end of this video so quickly. I literally just rolled over and we've got some very exciting puppies. So the first one, let me scroll down. So I actually can't remember what puppies I showed you in the last recording. But there's probably some more pretty puppies. I think these ones are maybe new, that look quite cool. So a couple of these will be for sale, a couple of them I'm obviously going to be keeping. I'm going through and I'm actually having a more detailed look at the wolves and deciding whether or not I'm going to keep them. And what I'm going to continue doing now, or started doing, is if I have to up the opacity of their markings for them to look nice, I'm going to sell them. Because as great as it is for them to have cool markings, if I can't see them, there's no point keeping them because I'm not wasting money on marking opacity changes for like half my wolves. So I'm gonna keep that in mind going into it in the future. But yeah, this puppy, she's adorable, first of all, but she's deaf. It's my first non-genetic secondary mutation. I was so excited when I rolled over and I got the little notification at the bottom. This is the first one I've ever bred with deafness. And she's cute as well. You should see her as an adult. Let me get it up. She actually looks pretty. I'm really happy with her. Very glad to have her. Not sure what I can actually do with her because it says she can't lead the pack, become a hunter, pup sitter, or mentor. So I guess I just keep her for breeding, but I don't know how she would level up. I assume probably she won't, but she's a cutie. I'm definitely keeping her. And then this one, the brother of her again. He looks pretty cool grown up. Not my favorite, but I actually do really like the combination of the green, the red, and the grey, which I feel like is a kind of a weird combination, but it works really well. So I was very happy with both of those. And then I opened, you get a little notification to say that your puppies are born, so I clicked on them. And guess what? I bred my first piebald. He's not got the best like base or markings, but I have base applicators and marking applicators from the current event, which I'm going to put on him. I'm going to make him cool and fancy, and he's going to be so good. It's really annoying though, because the stud that I currently have is very young, so he probably won't end up being my stud. But if I can, because I won, I think I said it earlier in the video, I won this girl on a raffle, so I'm thinking if I put the both of them together, is that going to make me more likely to get some more pies? And then one of those can then become my stud later on? Maybe? I don't know. I'm debating what I actually want to do. But yeah, we have my first bred pie. I love him so much. I actually don't think I looked at him growing up. He's still so cute. I want to keep the sort of like grey look to him. And if we go on my horde, I think I have. Yeah, I've got the windstorm applicator because I'm working on independent now. I might give him that one because I think it looks really cool. But I did end up getting the base and marking applicator that I wanted from Lunar event, I think it is. Some very nice eye apps as well, but I'm gonna make him cool, and there's definitely more that I can get. So that's the one I've got. This reddish one is very nice, as well as this one, but this one is kind of like, it's grey, but it's got a bit of like blue and purple in it, which could also be cool, but I do think I'll probably end up going for that one. But yeah, I'm thinking if I can make him really cool, it could be very nice. I mean, my stud, to change out a stud, obviously I wouldn't have to do the 25 coins for early one, because I'd obviously wait until it's an adult anyway, but 20 gold coins to remove him. I don't know, because he's cool. If I can put some base applicators and marking applicators from the event onto the pie, he's probably going to do a lot better, because people do tend to breed for those, which makes a lot of sense, because a lot of the ones that I breed to my females are pies or some sort of mutie, so I will probably do that. I did also get rid of a few of the T8s. I'm still debating whether I want to keep any of these at all. Yeah, because the T8 markings are cool, but that's all they've got, and they've only got like one. Is it really worth it when I've got a load of other cool ones that I could literally just breed from other people's wolves? I'm really not sure. I think I will probably end up getting rid of them because I need the space. I mean, if you look at how many adolescents I have, I'm gonna need the space when they grow up, and there's also a lot of puppies that I'm still keeping. Again, I probably won't end up with all of these. I will probably end up selling some. As you can see, I have done a little bit of going through to choose some different ones to sell. But yeah, I was just so happy when I saw this. Oh, it was so exciting. And then we got my little deaf puppy. But yeah, I'm very happy. We can go on to the outro of the video now. Okay, I know I'm jumping in again, but I rolled over just now and we have another really exciting puppy. We have another piebald. This is a Buer. So I think I have 3 different piebalds now, and she is adorable. She's actually really cool colors as well. I'm not sure like how good she is in terms of like her markings and such. I'm still trying to learn what the different tiers mean, but she's so pretty. She is gorgeous. Look at her. I am so happy right now. So happy. She is going to be so nice to breed to. Okay, I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. So we have some more puppies to go through. I will say I have tried my best to go through some of the puppies and the wolves, and quite a few more on sale. Yeah, it was very difficult to choose. I don't know if I'm going to regret selling them, but you know, it's fine. I'm still probably going to have another couple look throughs and see who I want to sell still. But yeah, these... Oh, I did make a basic idea of what I might do for Neo, because I honestly do think I might pay to make him my stud, potentially. So this is the design I have put together for him. So I'm using one of the independent bases. I believe the Serene Eyes are kinfolk, and then I've basically added 3 marking applicators, 2 of the kinfolk ones, and then 1 of the independent ones. I think that makes him pretty good. I think he's alright. I don't know if there's anything else. If there's anything else you recommend adding to him that I have access to, please let me know, because if I can make him cooler, I'll make him cooler. But if I can get some more marking applicators, I might maybe add a couple more to him or something. But for now, this is what I think he's gonna end up looking like, potentially. But I'm so excited about this, man. So excited. So I did get rid of the T8s and just separated the males and the females. I got this guy yesterday. He has a cool base, and I just want to breed him and get a couple babies with this base, which I just think is really pretty, because he has 1 standard marking, but the base is very nice, and I would like to see it on some other wolves. So I'll probably keep him just for a while. I cycled out Titan and Talia yesterday because Sharky and Ghosty grew up, and they were always intended to replace them. Oh, I was very sad, very sad. And now we've got some more grown up, so I need to cycle out a few more. I'm thinking we're gonna get rid of Cora, and I actually haven't decided who else yet. I think I was gonna go for maybe Raina and Aphrodite, but Raina's just had puppies, so I can't get rid of her yet. So I really don't know what I'm gonna do, because I have too many adults and too many adolescents that are gonna grow up in the next rollover, so I might have to potentially buy some more slots, which I kind of can't afford because I don't have that many of the silver cones, but we'll see. I'll have to figure something out. But yeah, I'm excited to have a look through these new puppies and see which ones I'm keeping. But this girl obviously is a definite keeper. Absolutely keeping her. No idea what I'm going to call her, but she's staying. I think the other puppies from this litter also look really cool just from looking at them. That one looks like it could be a keeper, and potentially those two as well. Those two, I'll probably get rid of those. These ones, just from looking at them now, I don't think I'll really keep any of them or any of these ones, which is great because I actually need less puppies than I want to keep. But yeah, I'm gonna go through all the other ones as well and see if there's any that I'm gonna sell that I originally wanted to keep. So we'll do that as well. I'm very excited to have all these grow up. But look at Raven. I gave him the occult base, like I said I would, and some fluffy ears and some nice wings, and I think he looks really cute. I think the only thing I would change on him now is the skin. Is it the blue? Is it selenite? I'm not keen on it. But also, I am not buying anything to change him, so it'll probably just stay like that. But I think the occult base looks really cool. So he's going to be my next herbalist, so I can actually cycle out Oasis, which is going to be sad. He's quite pretty. He's, you know, he's not like good in terms of like markings or anything, but he's a pretty boy. But yeah, I really wanted to jump in the final time to show off this little girl. So potentially you will not get another clip in this video before it goes out, unless I have any more cool puppies. That is officially it for today's video. I will stop rambling. Hope you have enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!